Hello guys, welcome back to DSFR today. I'm going to be talking about my Dallas Cowboys season predictions. This is going to be my first NFL video, so guys, if you are enjoying it, so please leave a like. And if you are here from this video, please subscribe. But let's just get into it first. I think that the Cowboys will win the division. My final record for them will be 10-6, but I'll go through each week, each game, and well, why it's happened and why it went out that way. But I don't think there's anybody really in that division that can truly rival them. I mean, if anybody were to pass them, I think it would be the Giants. But I don't think they've got a big question as quarterback, and I don't think that they're able to do it. And disclaimer again, I'm classified as a pretty big noob for the NFL. Don't take my predictions as concrete. Definitely don't take mine because I really don't know what I'm doing. It's just as a fan of the Cowboys, it is what it is. But today I'm gonna go through each week, what I think, what the schedule will go through, and all that. So let's just get started here. Week 1 versus the Giants. I have the Cowboys just beating them 27-10. Again, the quarterback problem for the Giants. I don't think they're gonna score too much this season, and I think the Cowboys will get to a hot start. But I think that the offense is still there for the Cowboys, even though Elliott is gone for 6 weeks. But I think that they'll kind of just dominate, and the Giants will get some back for the second, or not the second quarter, but the second half. But it'll just be too late. So I think week 1 will go to the Cowboys. Again, not concrete. Who knows what happens? Maybe they lose. Maybe the Cowboys lose all 16 games. Who knows? I mean, it's a possibility. Not very likely, but it's a possibility. Next week, I have week 2 versus the Broncos. I have the Cowboys just inching out a win there, 20-17 versus the Broncos. I mean, the Broncos have an offense problem. They don't have a quarterback like the Cowboys, or not the Cowboys, but the Giants. But their defense is there, but I don't think they're going to do too much to stop the Cowboys. I mean, 20 run is pretty dang decent, but I just don't think the Broncos will have too much offense in that game, and we'll have to wait and see for that. But I think the Cowboys will try to win there. Week 3 versus the Cardinals. This is where I think that the defense will really start to show its weaknesses. I think that the Cardinals, like Fitzgerald and guys like that on the offense, will really shine through this pretty shaky defense. And I think the final score I have is the Cowboys scoring 30, but the Cardinals scoring 34. So it was an offensive battle, but it was just we're not gonna inch out a win there. Week 4 versus the Rams. I have the Cowboys again just inching out a win, 17-14. I think they can get into that defense a little bit. Create some problems for the Rams defense. I don't know if Goff is really that quarterback that he was hyped up to be. But we'll have to wait and see. I think that the offense is pretty bad, though, in Los Angeles. Yeah. And in week 5 versus the Packers, I have the Cowboys getting stomped here, 32-14. You can never count out Aaron Rodgers. He's just going to be doing fantastic. And I think that defense is going to be a kryptonite for the Cowboys. Week 6 versus the 49ers. I have Cowboys dominating 27-7. I don't think the 49ers really have anything going. I think that they got the whole tank going through. They're showing that I think that the Cowboys will pretty much dominate them throughout the whole game. Week 7 versus the Redskins. Elliott returns, which is very nice for them. And I have the Cowboys beating them 14-10. Now I can see it going where the Redskins get a lot of points. I don't know what to judge of the Redskins right now. That could be a pretty decent team or pretty mediocre team. So we'll have to wait and see. But I think that they'll inch out a win for the Redskins. I think that the defense will shine in that game. We'll have to wait and see. Week 8 versus the Chiefs. I have the Cowboys falling 17-24. I think that the defense for the Chiefs is pretty good, and I think they'll stop the Cowboys quite a bit, and I think that their offense will shine. Or not shine, but kind of break out a little bit. Week 9 versus the Falcons. I have the Cowboys losing 14-21. Of course, the team that got to the Super Bowl and basically almost won that game. I think the offense will carry over the season. I think that they'll do well. And we'll just have to wait and see again. But I think that the Falcons will win that game, definitely. Week 10 versus the Eagles. I have having another offensive battle. Cowboys winning 37-21. I don't think that the Eagles have anything to really worry about on. Well, they have some key things to worry about on offense. But I think that the defense will kind of just blow up and give up in that second half, and that the Cowboys will take advantage. I think it'll be a close game for the first half, and then it'll start to go away from that. Week 11 versus the Chargers, I have Cowboys winning 20-10. I don't think the Chargers really have much going for them. I mean, it's going to be a hyped season for them because moving, but it's not gonna. I don't think it's gonna be that great for them. Week 12 versus the Redskins, I have the Cowboys losing 7-21. I think that the Redskins will finally break out versus the Cowboys. Kirk Cousins can get a good game going, and I think that their defense will really shut them down this time around. Week 13 versus the Giants, I have the Cowboys winning 24-17. I don't think that they got quite the quarterback to lead them to like 30 points. I think that the Cowboys, the Giants' defense isn't great, but it gets stuff done. But I think that the Cowboys will find a way to get a couple of touchdowns. And Week 14 versus the Raiders, I have the Cowboys losing 21-34. I think the Raiders will definitely expose that defense. They're the kind of team to do that. I think that's just what's going to happen. The Raiders are going to be probably a top 5 offensive team, in my opinion. I think they'll do great. Week 15 versus the Seahawks, I have the Cowboys winning 17-7. I think that the Seahawks are just kind of in trouble offensively. Defensively, they'll do fine, but they still allow a little bit. That's just what's going to happen. I think that the Seahawks just don't have enough firepower on offense. I mean, they got some superstars in there, but they just don't have the depth on offense. And who knows if somebody gets injured? A key guy gets injured from sometime between week 15. And then week 16 versus the Eagles, I have the Cowboys inching out of one here, 27-21 versus the Eagles. And that is going to be it for today. But the final record is 10-6 once again. But I could see it going a lot. It was really close between if we go 10-6 and 9-7. I think that's going to be the range where they get at, and they'll still win the division, even if they only get 9-7. But I mean, it could go a lot of ways, you know. Maybe the Giants have a breakout year somehow. Maybe the Redskins break out. Maybe the Eagles break out. I mean, those are 3 mediocre teams that I could see breaking out. So we don't know. We just don't. But that is going to be it for today, guys. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to like. If you guys really did enjoy it, make sure to subscribe. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.